Today on Hi Now, it's a Cinco de Mayo celebration, takeout style, where you can get your hands on some authentic Mexican food. Then, creative fun for kids and adults. The bakery now offering cookie decorating kits. Plus, a special recipe from Chef Chai to amp up your next meal at home. See what he's cooking up, this and more, right now on Hi Now. Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Weekender. I'm Kanoe Gibson.
And I'm Kainoa Carlson, and we're gearing up for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes! We have got Takuya Elder from Wahiawa in the house, who has provided us some Ono Mexican food. If you haven't been there, you definitely need to try it out.
And we have a ton of it. And not only are we here for some Ono Mexican grinds, but of course, what's Cinco de Mayo without some margaritas?
That's right!
Some tequila, so we're going to be fresh. We're going to be blending up some Ono Lihimoy margaritas. Let's get to it.
Pineapple Lihimoy margaritas.
Pineapple Lihimoy margaritas.
Okay.
And what's the most important? The tequila first.
That's
we're going to do 3 ounces because there's 2 of us, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 of us.
Okay.
What kind of dishes do we have over here?
Well, we've got a load of tacos. They are known for their salsas. We've got pozole, which comes with chips, onion, lime, horseradish, cabbage. We've got elotes, which is the corn on the cob, fancy Mexican corn, and a fajita bar, as well as a tres leches cake.
Whew, that's a lot.
I only took 2 classes of Espanol, so clearly my language.
I do know that mi amo Kainoa is that my name is Kainoa, because I watch Narcos on Netflix a lot, so that's where I get majority of my Spanish from.
All right, that sounds good. Well, they are open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can actually walk in to order. You can also make phone orders like a lot of the restaurants out there. Their number is 621-9000. That's an easy one to remember. And you can also download their app, Takuya Elder app, and place an order there.
Fantastic. We're about halfway through the margarita action here. We got the tequila, we got the triple sec, we've got some lime juice in there as well.
All right.
And now we're going to put in a bit of some sweet and sour mix. Again, this is a pineapple lihimoy margarita, and doesn't that just get better as you say it?
Yes.
Pineapple lihimoy margarita. What about that do you not want?
I know, and I learned that a way to actually line your cup, what do you call that? Is it line your cup?
Rim?
Rim!
Decorate the rim?
Decorate the rim is you put the lime around it first, and then you dip it into the lihimoy powder.
Fantastic. This is the important part, pineapple juice. It's going to take away a lot of that tequila flavor. That'll help kill that. And again, this is all over some ice. And the last part, the Hawaii staple, lihimoy.
Okay. Blend her up.
All right, blend her up.
Well, this looks awesome. Okay. Ooh, looks amazing. In the meantime, I'm trying out a carne asada taco over here. And I'm gonna wash it down with our margarita. Oh,
yummy.
making a mess. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's bomb.
Yummy.
This looks
Tequilas.
delicious. Wow. Here we go. Cheersing it up.
Cheers. Cinco de Mayo. This is the way to do it. Mexican food and margaritas.
Mmm.
That is good.
That's amazing.
That is good. This is a lot better than the old fashioned I made the other day.
Oh my God.
This is a lot better.
Huge mahalo to Takuya Elder. Make sure you check them out. You can order online, order on their app. You can give them a call. We'll have more information up on our website on their restaurant, as well as this recipe on this Ono
Happy
pineapple lihimoy on hinowdaily.com.
Aloha and welcome to Chef Chai. One of the secrets of my cooking is cooking with gas, because gas gives you the instant heat on and off. Let's go inside and I will show you how. Eating at home every day during this time can be very challenging. So today I'm going to show you how to prepare something very simple, very easy, and good nutrition. So we're going to do a spicy garlic and pepper prawns. This is one of Harry Kojima, one of my buddy's favorite recipes. First, this one is zucchini, because if you eat a lot, you want to be on low-carb diet, rather than rice, we're going to put the zucchini. Then I'm going to put a little bit of vegetable stock or chicken stock to steam it. Season with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and just toss gently. Just cook. When the pan is hot, you don't want to cook this too long, because zucchini can be very easy to cook. So that will be the base of your dish. And then for the garlic prawn, very simple. Oil, some shrimp. Now depend what size you want to use. Some, can be bigger or smaller. And then we're gonna cook the shrimp or the prawn about 30 seconds on each side to make sure that they cook all the way. You see the color nice and red. Once the prawn is cooked, I'm gonna add some garlic. Now this one you can add more or less up to you. Garlic is very good for you, so I enjoy garlic a lot. And once the garlic hit the pan, the aromatic is just amazing. Very simple for seasoning. I use a black pepper. This one we use good amount of pepper. Smell really good in here. So this one, and then we're gonna season also with this is a shoyu, Aloha shoyu, about a tablespoon. We also might want to add a little bit of chicken stock to make sure they don't burn. Then we're gonna add some red onion. Then I'm just gonna cook just for another, I would say 20 seconds or more to make sure the shrimp is cooked all the way inside. Once the shrimp is cooked, then we're gonna add the cilantro. Now, for more recipe of many more dishes that we show, please go to our Instagram page at Chef Chai Pacifica, also on YouTube and on our Facebook page also. So this is our spicy garlic and pepper jumbo black tiger prawns. It smells really good in here.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
We've seen in these unprecedented times extraordinary acts of aloha to serve some of the most vulnerable in our community. Established in March, the Show Aloha Challenge has raised over $500,000 to feed Hawaii's kupuna.
Mike called me one morning and he said, hey, we need to do something. We're going to go on quarantine and a lot of these kupuna are not going to be able to leave their homes. He wanted to donate some money. And I said, wow, why don't we take the money and ingest it into restaurants and the restaurants make the food? I'll call Meals on Wheels and have them deliver it.
How it started was, it's like, I'll make 300 plates myself and we'll give it out. Wait a minute, maybe we can do more. Then we got 10,000 from Seiji, 10,000 from Corey, 30,000 from me. We had 50,000. Then Lanai said, what about restaurants? He said, who can we do? And then we got Meals on Wheels, then we got St. Francis. So many people are jumping aboard.
It's very simple. The donation is made and it gets cut to Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels then will cut a check to the restaurants that we choose. And then the restaurants will make the meals. And then our volunteers from Meals on Wheels will deliver to the kupuna. All these hole-in-the-wall restaurants, these mom-and-pop restaurants, there was a lot that needed help. Just in general.
It was 10 days we hit $250,000, 10 days. I have had this passion for a long time about the seniors and helping out disadvantaged, helping out teachers, nurses, cops, firefighters.
I also want to thank all the people don't realize this is a machine that's moving and it's a lot of moving parts. I mean, from St. Francis, Meals on Wheels, you have the county in Maui, you have the senior center on Lanai. There's so many moving parts, so many people doing it. It's not just us. This is what you call community. So mahalo to everybody.
The number of people that directly work with this program is 230. Van Shoes stepped up and said, we want to give everybody a shoe. As of right now, people take one meal and get it to 1,200. Because then we said, if we sell a shirt, somebody can get it. And then that gives 2 meals to a senior, every shirt someone buys. And so we said we was trying to find more creative ways to get the donations, small or big, because it's not just about the big guys. We got people giving $20 and $10 and $5. Everything helps.
ShowAlohaChallenge.com. Everything's there. You need to buy a t-shirt, it's right there. You want to make a donation, it's there. You have a kupuna that needs a meal. You can find everything there. It's the easiest way. We're also on all the social media platforms.
For more information on how you can help donate to the Show Aloha Challenge, head over to HiNowDaily.com.
Coming up next, from pizza to comfort food, we're checking out some of the takeout offerings in downtown Honolulu. Plus, too cute to eat, Celebrate Children's Day with these cookie decorating kits, where you can pick them up after the break.
Welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. You know, the kids are at home these days, so why not get their creative juices flowing with these cute cookie decorating kits from A Cake Life?
I love that. A Cake Life are selling, these are unique cookie kits that are going to be available for Boys Day.
Oh my gosh.
And you have 2 cakeys at home, so this is a good way to keep everyone in the house busy and keep everyone doing something fun.
Right, so Boys Day is on May 5th. All right, so of course, we always know that one of the signs for Boys Day is the koi or the fish.
Absolutely.
We fly those flags, so I am going to attempt to make a koi. Oh gosh, okay.
White icing, okay.
I don't know about this. I mean, I don't know about my cookie decorating skills. I kind of think that I'm sort of creative, but...
I think you're very creative. Arts and crafts was never a strong suit. That's what I kind of went the athletic route in high school.
Well, you know what?
Learning something new as I go.
Exactly.
Learning
You've
something
got
new
to
as
do
I go.
something new all the time. Okay, this is adorable. Now, you can order these by calling them or texting them, or you can even email. They got info@cakelife.com. A Cake Life. Oh gosh, here we go. And you know, the cool thing is they actually have these super cute kits. I bought one of these the other day. I think it was Easter. That wasn't the other day, that was like the other week. But they have them for all different, you know, holidays. So they have one coming up for Mother's Day as well, and we're gonna be doing a segment on that.
Oh my gosh, yours already looks better than mine.
Hey, you
yeah.
gotta just go, bro. Just go. Okay, so Boys Day cookie kits, they're available for pre-order until May 5th. So all the way up until Boys Day. And Mother's Day cookie kits are available until May 9th.
Lots of sprinkles. It's super colorful as well.
I feel like if
this
you...
is arts and crafts for adults and the cakeys.
When in doubt, put sprinkles.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm doing. I'm just
There
covering
you go.
mine with the mess. You've got cookies, you've got icing, you've got sprinkles, you've got a good time. It'll work itself out. I always say that.
Okay, oh my gosh. I'm kind of actually surprised with
I'm not
how
gonna lie, my
coming
cookie
out.
looks terrible. I'm not pumped to show mine, especially after yours.
Hey, you're gonna have to. Okay, I need an eyeball. Cake Life is actually open Tuesday through Sunday. They're closed on Mondays, so just a heads up if you are going to be ordering, know that. And these will be heat sealed, so they actually should last for quite a bit of time.
Couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Plus, dude, who has the time to make fresh baked cookies?
Oh gosh,
these
I'm
days,
sweating.
Right?
I know. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of people at home. Maybe we don't have time, but there's a lot of people at home making cookies. I see it on Instagram all the time.
Okay, my cookie definitely not Instagram worthy. Yours definitely is.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yours looks great.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I got this. Make sure to follow them on Instagram too, because they make super cute cakes and cookies and all kinds of stuff for your baby parties or your different holidays. Boom! How did yours come out?
I covered mine in sprinkles and a little bit of red icing on the top. It's a
Make
mess.
sure to check out A Cake Life.
Sure.
We'll have their website up on our website, HiNowDaily.com. Happy Boys Day!
Aloha. Cookie's good.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Cookie's good.
While the streets of downtown Honolulu may not be bustling like they normally do, there are still restaurants available for takeout or curbside pickup. And today I'm grabbing some pizzas from Jay Dolan's.
Dolan's opened in 2008, and we are just your local neighborhood pub pizza place. We do salads, chicken wings, fried stuff. Primarily, it's beer and pizza.
Order up.
Thin crust New York style pizza. The freshest ingredients and local ingredients when we can. Hi, I'm Danny Dolan, owner of Jay Dolan's. We use Marsal gas pizza ovens, about 600 degrees. They cook the pizza evenly. It distributes the heat evenly. On Friday, we shut down and we started to-goes only. We're about a third of sales of normal, which is better than most. But it's been enough to keep my guys working, keep everybody insured, and that's that goal. Our full menu is open and only takeout. Curbside, we'll walk it out to you if you prefer that.
Hey, Danny.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Aloha. Enjoy.
Hey, I will.
Okay. Personally, I want to keep my guys working, feed the community. If anybody needs something, to help them out, and just get through this together. If you want to make an order, give us a call at 537-4992.
But if you're in the mood for more home-style comfort food, head around the corner to Murphy's Bar and Grill.
Hello, Murphy's.
Hey, Murph, it's Kanoi.
Hey, Kanoi, how are you?
Good. Could I get the meatloaf, that open-faced sandwich, and the world's best corned beef to go, please?
Absolutely. When you going to be here?
I'll be there about 10 minutes.
Terrific. Just give us a call and we'll run it out to you.
Okay, thanks, Murph.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Murphy's open Monday through Friday from 11 to 7, serving pretty much our standard menu. We've dropped a few items, and then starting next week, we'll have daily specials and a kapuna plate. The way that people are stepping up is just amazing. You know, we have people coming in just giving us money to, you know, to help the staff out and things like that. So that's Hawaii. It's America, but it's really Hawaii. Hawaii Gas has been great. We've been working with them off and on for years. And they're going to try to help everybody out and give them some leniency. It's terrific. And they're very involved in the community and do that kind of stuff.
Order up.
And Murph himself is no exception. So if you have the means and are able to support his restaurant, you won't regret it.
Call in 531-0422 and place the order. Tell us what time you're going to be here. We'll have it ready. We can either bring it out to you if you want to stay in your car curbside or come in and pick it up.
Which is exactly what I did.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Aloha.
Bye.
And with that, we say,
stay safe. And that's the new have a nice day.
brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
It's been a whirlwind for many parents who are navigating teaching their kids at home. Today we're hearing from Hawaii's Teacher of the Year on how we can make this experience a pleasant one for both parents and Keiki.
For teachers, what's been important is understanding that teaching in a time like this is different from teaching in a time where we were in our classrooms with our kids. It's beginning to become much more clear that this process will require the whole community coming together. Teachers have emailed, they've used communication apps. I've seen teachers send letters home and set aside time to call their families. I've also seen multiple video messages from teachers and principals for their kids.
We miss you. We hope you're doing well.
Any way really for students to reconnect. And it really shows how much our schools are caring about the kids and wanting to reconnect. As we connect more with our families as teachers, and as we connect more with our students, we are understanding people on a different level, and we are kind of uniting in that sense. I've had parents say to me they can't believe that teachers do this with a classroom of 27 to 30 kids in a room. And I've been hearing a lot of the appreciation for teachers, and that's been really nice to hear. So with that, I feel like we as a community are building empathy for each other. And I think the best and most important thing is if you have the time, get to know your child as a learner. Some students work really well with a tight schedule, and some students work better when they're given multiple choices. Having an agenda and having a structure can sometimes help students as well as adults. Another tip for parents is just to be consistent, whether it's the time you expect them to be looking at school resources or perhaps the way you're doing it. If you start an incentive or reward system, be consistent in that and make time to read. Help your child find a comfortable and quiet spot and have them practice that daily reading. And if your kids have a hard time reading, I know that there's also a lot of read aloud apps and a lot of YouTube videos now with even celebrities reading from books and read alouds from the actual authors. If students are able to start a journal where they can reflect on the day and how the outside world is changing, especially the ones that are not showing it on their faces that they're stressed, this is a time where whatever we write will be possibly read in the future, and it helps us process that. And if writing is difficult for your learner, they can also record video messages that you can view as a family. Teachers really appreciate it when they receive videos or things that your child is doing at home. So please send that to your teachers as well. If my students are watching this too, I really feel like we are really in this together, and I think that the more we talk with each other in dialogue and understand where we're coming from, I think we can grow even stronger from this.
Still ahead, a Mother's Day meal without all the stress. An up-close look at the feast you can pick up from the Moana Hotel. And fuel up without ever leaving the car. Details on Texaco's new touch-free fueling program when High Now returns.
Welcome back to High Now Weekender. Now, even though we have to practice social distancing, we shouldn't forget, no one should forget Mother's Day next Sunday. It's a good time to celebrate all the important women in our lives.
That's right. They're the most important women in our lives, I'd say. And that is why Moana Hotel is actually offering fully prepared feasts for you to pick up. I mean, it's like their buffet to go, and they are preparing it for you. All you have to do is drive on up to their entrance, and they'll bring it out to your car hot and ready to go.
Yeah, so they've got 2 different packages going. The huge feast we've got in front of us is going to feed about 4 to 6 people.
Wow.
We've got braised beef over here in a demi-glaze with some yummy mushroom sauce. You've got corn with some edamame. This is sour cream and garlic mashed potatoes. Of course, you need a little bit of salad, a little bit of the greens in this quarantine diet with none of the gyms open.
So we don't get the quarantine 15?
Yes.
I'll take the monchong here.
This salad is gorgeous. It's got Big Island tomatoes, and it's coming with a yummy buttermilk vinaigrette. And of course, for dessert, they've got an ono creme brulee. That's my personal favorite
end
dessert.
up right in front of me?
All the desserts end up in front of you. Everything ends up in front of you.
I'm just gonna give it a little taste here for you.
Oh, and that's the monchong with the ginger and lapchong as well.
Oh yeah. They always got it right at Moana Hotel. We've been there several times. They always put out this amazing Thanksgiving feast as well, but I'm super stoked. Normally they have a Mother's Day concert, which of course we're not gonna be able to do that this year, but hopefully next year, hopefully the concert series, because my sister always puts on a Christmas concert there. Yeah.
And
so that's amazing.
It's been amazing as well to see how restaurants have pivoted in this time. You know, now we're doing it. First it was takeout. Now we're doing full-blown buffet takeout.
Yes.
I mean, this is a huge feast, and this is going to run you about $132. Not bad for 4 to 6 people, right?
I know, that's amazing. And they also have a prime rib package. So that's 5 pounds of prime rib of beef before cooking, seasoned with rosemary, herbs, cracked pepper. So good. And all of them actually come with all of the fixings, like we mentioned here, that this feast has. So
I gotta buy this for my mom. My mom would love this.
Oh, I know, my mom too.
This is all the good stuff.
You gotta make sure though, this is gonna sell out super fast. You have to get your orders in by Monday, May 4th. So that's this coming Monday. Yeah, because Mother's Day is Sunday coming up.
Mother's Day is Sunday.
Yeah,
Don't forget
next
to
Sunday.
celebrate your mom.
Yeah.
Of course. And our very own Kanai Gibson as
I
well.
know,
Mother's Day
Mom.
coming up.
Somebody can order this for me. I
Hint,
would be
hint.
stoked.
Hint, hint. For all the Gibson Ohana watching at home.
Aw, you guys, make sure to check out HiNowDaily.com. We will have all the information on how you can get this beautiful, ready-to-serve Mother's Day feast from Moana Hotel. Mahalo to you guys for bringing it to us from Moana. We love their food.
Got everything.
All right, that's coming up on HiNowDaily.com. But also up next, Texaco Hawaii is making sure that you can fuel up your car without ever touching anything, ever leaving your car. It's called touch-free fueling. Check it out.
Certainly with COVID-19, there's been a lot of concern about people touching high-touch surfaces, whether it be a pin pad, a fuel pump nozzle. So we decided to start a program called Touch-Free Fueling. Folks who are using our Texaco mobile app can pull into a designated lane, and they can purchase their fuel over the Texaco mobile app, choose their grade, their payment, and while in that designated lane, we have an attendant there that will pump your gasoline, your fuel. So there's no need to leave the car, get out. There's no need to touch anything. The service is free of charge for those that use the Texaco mobile app. We have a video that we put together to help our customers familiarize themselves with the app at www.texacoinhawaii.com that will walk you through the steps of how to use the app. So the app you can find on either the Apple or Android store, but has different forms of payment, including Venmo, PayPal, or your Texaco with Techrun Advantage card, or your gift cards. Also allows Texaco customers to redeem their Safeway rewards points. You can get e-receipts and the whole 9 yards, as they say. So right now we're doing a pilot program up till May 15th, and we've opened this service up at 3 locations. Our Kapolei Texaco in West Oahu, of course in Kapolei, right on the corner of Beretania and Ke'iaumoku. And you can also access this service out at our Waikea station on the Big Island in Hilo. Since the start of the situation, we've had no interruptions. Our 57 locations throughout the state remain open. Customers should not be concerned about the supply of fuel, whether we have ample inventories, because we do. Our convenience stores are open as well. And the safety of our employees, safety of our customers is still our #1 priority. Early on, we started an enhanced sanitizing program where our attendants also wipe down, whether it be the door that you come into the store with, the pin pad you use, the reach-in refrigerators where you get your favorite drink. All those surfaces, countertops are wiped down very frequently with approved sanitizers so that we keep the customer safety top of mind. You know, in Hawaii, gotta be pono. You gotta do the right thing. Have patience, find ways to support one another, and first and foremost, be safe.
Brought to you by Island Energy and Texaco in Hawaii.
Up next, catching up with singer-songwriter Lihua Colima, where you can catch her perform from the comfort of home. Plus, Hawaii football players are off to the pros. See how their celebrations are going viral after the break.
While you may not be able to go out and enjoy live entertainment yet, we're bringing it straight to you with our new series, Hi Now Unplugged. We feature local musicians who are offering their gift of music online. Today, we're catching up with Lihua Colima Alvarez.
Sean and I have actually gotten together a few times to do some fundraising songs. We wanted to donate our time and our music. And we also said, well, since we're there, let's go ahead and go online and try and kind of help some of the smaller businesses in Hawaii who haven't been getting as much business, obviously. We kind of threw together like a 2-hour show that we would play live music and take requests. And then a few of the companies have donated prizes, and we've been able to give prizes to our viewers and letting people know when their hours are and that they're still open, and people can still go and visit them and take out or shop online on their stores. And so you just kind of miss that interaction with people. So it is a little bit harder, but we know that it's making a difference in some people's lives. So we're happy about that for sure. So we are going to be doing these live shows pretty much every week. We started at the end of March, and it's been getting better every time. I'm really proud of the people of Hawaii who have been following the rules and playing by the book and helping to flatten the curve. And of course, all of our first responders. So just hang in there and keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, love you guys.
Last Saturday, former Kahuku teammates Bradley Anai and Alohi Gilman's lives changed forever. Anai, a defensive end out of the University of Utah, was selected as the 179th overall pick in the NFL draft by the Dallas Cowboys.
I hope the NFL is as good to you as it's been to me, and welcome for the Dallas Cowboys and all our fans. I'm glad you're here, buddy.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to get to Dallas. Thank you, sir.
I'll never forget that call, all the ups and downs. That was the climax, and I'm just excited to go and get to work and represent the islands. Grateful that I can play at the next level, and what better place than Dallas? Just a great spot to land.
Just 7 picks later, his high school captain Alohi Gilman, who starred at safety for Notre Dame, was taken by the Los Angeles Chargers.
That was a pretty surreal moment for me. It was pretty crazy just listening to the general manager and head coach talking about wanting to pick me. And my whole journey kind of just flashed before my eyes. And I realized at that moment that I finally did it. And I finally did, and did what I've set myself out to do. And it was just a cool experience for me and pretty emotional for me because I worked so hard and my journey was so long and so different. And for it to finally come true was just an amazing accomplishment.
Cheers and hugs rang out across Laie and Kahuku neighborhoods as the childhood friends came together to celebrate and thank the community that raised them.
Right after I got drafted, my auntie got a text from one of my uncles down the road. Say, hey, I'm gonna bring my semi and my trailer. We're gonna do a parade. I was like, oh, okay. I was thinking just a small parade around the block. Well, we got outside and there's at least 10 cars down the road honking their horn. Plenty of people in Laie with Cowboys fans already waving the flag, and we circled Laie twice. Then we went to Kahuku once, and then we went to Hauula once. So we touched all 3 towns.
That was one of the coolest parts of my day. My community is so special. North Shore, Laie, Kahuku side. they go big, as we all know. So they came through honking horns, throwing toilet paper, riding on golf carts and whatnot. So it was pretty cool, bro, just having that moment.
And while bigger games are certainly on the horizon for them both, these new NFL stars hope to inspire the next generation and show local kids that with hard work, anything is possible.
To be in this position, to where, you know, tell the younger kickies, you can do it.
I wanted to be out there, in front of the community and showcase, hey, I'm a small guy out of Lihua who had big dreams, and you guys can do it too.
I love that. That is so
Yeah.
sweet. I totally cried when I first saw that story. So amazing job on that, first of all.
Thank you so much. I mean, just two amazing kids, and what a story, right? Aloha Gilman and Bradley and I, Kahuku boys, they're going to be the next ones kind of carrying that torch. Obviously, we know so many great football players come out of the North Shore. You had Manti Te'o and the Kimoyatu brothers, and they're just kind of the next generation.
You've kind of been following these guys since high school. What is it, though? I mean, why Kahuku? What is it about these boys?
I think the way that these kids are brought up, it's just the mentality. You know, they grow up, they watch their brothers, their cousins, everyone plays football.
True.
They start playing football at a young age, and that just community, the support that they have, you're bred around it, you know? This is what we do. We go to church on Sundays, we play football, we play hard. And the secret is out. Island boys, there's so much talent out here. We just found out recently, per capita, in the NFL draft this last week, we had the most players drafted. Per capita. Hawaii.
You go, Hawaii!
Number one.
You're killing it out
Number
there.
one.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of family, you were saying that Alohi's brother in a couple of years, we may be watching him come up
so
too.
that was his younger brother that he was embracing. So he plays at Punahou. He's on his way to play at Stanford University on a full scholarship. So college football has not seen the last of the Gilman brothers. He is an absolute stud.
Awesome. How can we follow those guys?
So they've all got social media pages, and they went to Alohi went to the Chargers, Bradley went to the Dallas Cowboys. So be sure to follow them on social media. Such great representatives for our island, state, and community.
Amazing.
Awesome. Now, still ahead, listen to some good music for an important cause. See the artist featured in tonight's Census 2020 Hawaii. It's a virtual concert. We'll be right back.
Thanks again for joining us on High Now Weekender. You know, Mother's Day is just a week away. We were talking about it. Are you doing anything for your mama?
You know, with social distancing, I want to make sure I do it safely, but I am probably going to pick up, I might pick up that Moana dinner, that buffet one, and just drop it off for her.
Just give it to her?
She's amazing. She deserves a damn good dinner, that's for sure.
I know, I agree. And my mom, she doesn't live with us either, so we might, I don't know, we might do something special for her. Make some signs and do a drive-by.
We got to get creative. Restaurants are getting creative with how they get the food. We got to get creative with the way that we can still support and love our families in a safe way.
Well, there was some back and forth, of course, with the florist being able to deliver, right, with the state, but obviously they got the go-ahead. So
and I'm glad about that. Flowers always make mothers happy.
They do, and earlier I was actually able to chat with Monty Pereira at Watanabe Floral to find out more about what they're offering on Mother's Day. So check it out.
No better time than to make someone's day, and no better way than by flowers. And we are so excited to have Monty Pereira from Watanabe Floral on the line with us right now. Aloha, Monty.
Good morning. Great to be here, Kano. I hope all is well.
All is well so far. Well, why are flowers so important, especially on this Mother's Day?
There are health benefits of having flowers, especially on mental health. And I think more than ever in my lifetime, we certainly need that right now. And our focus this entire time was making sure that we can take care of moms, especially the elderly and vulnerable moms that are completely isolated right now.
Well, considering the limitations, what are you guys doing to prepare for the deliveries?
I assured the governor when I met with him that we will not do anything that we're not ready for, and we're certainly not ready to bring people into our building yet. So we are doing contactless delivery, of which we're almost sold out. So what we're scrambling to do now is try to see how much product that we can actually bring in. Our target is to open the store to 10 people at a time next week, Thursday.
Well, good news there. Are you planning to stay open after Mother's Day?
Yes, we are. And it'll be a gradual ramp up. And we'll have to see what product we can get in, but it is a blessing that we're going to be able to stay open and at least be able to do contactless delivery will be our primary focus. We would like people to come in, find something easy, and then get out as quickly as possible to keep everyone safe.
All right. Well, congratulations on that end, but thank you for what you do for the community all the time, Monty.
We appreciate you guys so much. We look forward to it, and happy Mother's Day to you too.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We'll have more up on HiNowDaily.com on how you can get in touch with Watanabe Floral.
Brought to you by Watanabe Floral.
We need all our friends and family and neighbors to go out there and participate in the 2020 census. And it's really important for federal funding. It's important for services like first responder, school lunches, firehouses, hospitals, all those things. They all come from funding from the federal government, which uses the census as its index. The federal government puts together a budget of about $600 billion a year. And what they do is they allocate it based on the number of people in a census tract. George Washington University did a study that says it comes out to about $2,600 per person per year. So $26,000 for the 10-year census program in federal funding. If 100 people don't sign up, that's $260,000 that the state of Hawaii is missing out on. Because what's going on with the COVID-19 and all the economy issues that we're having, we need all the federal funding we can get in Hawaii. We're very excited putting together a high quality television concert with my good friend Henry Kapono and friends. We've been working on it for the last couple of weeks.
We have myself and my band, the Dukes Band, also Kapana, Alex Kawakami, Josh Tatopi, and Kimi A. I think it's really important that we as Hawaii take this census seriously because it can only help us. The Henry Kapono Foundation, we've put a program together to support the music industry. And we've already given $75,000 worth of Foodland gift cards. But applications are pouring in, and we're doing our best to keep fundraising.
One of the real tragedies of this COVID-19 situation is the entertainers. These are the people that are there for us for every fundraiser, every baby luau, every retirement party. And nobody is working, but everybody is eligible for unemployment or some sort of salary. Well, these entertainers, they have nothing. A lot of them live gig to gig. They rely on the gigs to provide for them and their families. And so this foundation and this initiative that the Henry Kapono Foundation is spearheading is so important for our brothers and sisters. It's time for Hawaii to give back to the entertainers that have always been there for them. And that's why Census was so proud to partner with the Henry Kapono Foundation on this television concert.
Coming up next, supporting our essential workers in need of childcare. Details on the programs provided by Kama'aina Kids when Hai Now returns.
Time now for a real estate market checkup. We have got Malia Sue from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Hawaii Realty on the line with us, one of the top agents in the state. Aloha, Malia.
Hi, aloha.
I know things are changing day by day, but how are things going in the real estate market right now?
The real estate market is 24/7, and although it's changing and different, it's still moving. I know a lot of Berkshire Hathaway agents have been writing offers. We're just doing everything a little differently, and it's actually really nice because we can take a little bit more time and ask a lot more questions, which is nice.
You might be asking questions, but what is the number one question that you're actually getting as a realtor?
The number one question I get from my clients is, how is the market? Markets are based on emotions and the confidence level. The interest rates are extremely low. Inventory is also a little low. People who want to sell are having quite a number of buyers come through their homes, which is nice. And offers are being received within 2 or 3 days. So that's good news for the sellers, and there's not a lot of competition out there. There's also the buyers who can buy. They're taking advantage of all that interest rates. It really is based on your situation and what your needs and goals are. It's a great time for looking into your financial portfolio and seeing how much money you can pull out and put towards real estate. Meet with your real estate advisor to map out a plan. You want to put down on paper what your short and long-term goals are. Take advantage of the low interest rates that we currently have. Start a research on solid investments and be ready. Don't let fear hold you back from the opportunities that lay ahead.
2 vintage Vladimir Osipov homes on one gorgeous lot just steps from the ocean on Portlock Road. Both homes have a minimalist feel inspired by nature, perfectly situated to capture the trade winds and lovingly restored and upgraded in keeping with the period in which they were built. Step back into history to a simpler time and enjoy the beauty that will draw you into these vintage cottages. Offered at $2.5 million. Contact Sue Camacho for more information. Your ocean view pet-a-terre on Waikiki's Gold Coast of Oahu. An amazing opportunity to own in one of the most desirable buildings on the ocean. Find out what it means to live Hawaiian style with close proximity to everything Waikiki has to offer. Includes new shower and upgrades throughout the unit, plus a stunning oceanfront swimming pool. Welcome home to the Gold Coast. This oceanfront 1-bedroom and 1-bath is offered at $599,000 fee simple. Contact Scott Larimar for more information. Brought to you by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Hawaii Realty.
Our goal at Calm Minded Kids is always to support the families that need us. And we understand that during this time, it's nice to have some kind of normalcy. And for a lot of parents, that includes sending their kids to us for support. So if we're able to help parents and kids in this time, then it's worth it for us to do what we can to keep running. We're open for essential workers and others to help support all parents as they return to work or are working from home. We are currently running 2 childcare programs on Oahu, Maui, and Hawaii. One is for preschool age children, which is infants to 5 years old. And the other is called Essential Support Childcare, which is for school age children aged kindergarten to 5th grade. So for parents interested in preschool, please contact the center director of whatever location you're interested in. They'll be able to give you all the pricing information and talk to you about tuition assistance if you're interested in that. And for parents interested in the Essential Support Childcare Program for the school-age kids, it's priced at our cost, which is $170 per week. However, there is tuition assistance available for both essential and non-essential workers through our scholarship fund, through the Department of Human Services, and federal grants. And it's especially important to note that through the support of the CCDBG fund, which is through the federal government, there are significant support dollars available to cover tuition expense for both programs and for kids of all ages. We are following all the CDC recommendations, and we're trying to teach kids to be mindful of their surroundings and their own health. And we're practicing social distancing by limiting the number of kids per classroom or per group. And we're also sanitizing our classrooms, surfaces, and equipment relentlessly. We're washing our hands diligently and very frequently. We're also screening children when they arrive to our programs in the morning to make sure that they're not displaying any symptoms of illness. And then if they are, unfortunately, we are going to send them home just to ensure the health and well-being of the other kids and, of course, our dedicated staff, too. We are taking things day by day. We know that we will be offering, of course, the Essential Support Childcare through May with the extended stay-at-home order in place. But we are waiting to see how things pan out. Our plan is to continue to operate, so we'll either continue with the Essential Support Childcare programs in our preschools, or we'll move into a summer program depending on the status of the stay-at-home order. For more information, visit our website, calmmindedkids.com, or feel free to give our office a call. We'll have all the information about locations and assistance available there.
Brought to you by Kama'aina Kids.
All right, all of us have been mandated to wear our cloth coverings on our face, and a lot of people saying, shoot, I don't have anything. I don't have a mask. Where do I get one? Well, we're going to show you how to make some today.
You've come to the right place.
Mine, I handmade
and I didn't sew. So we're gonna show you how to do masks without sewing. So this is made out of little fabric scraps from jams.
Okay.
But super cute, super easy. So this is straight from the CDC website, their recommendations, and of course the disclaimer is that masks don't necessarily protect you from COVID-19, from coronavirus, but any protection is better than no protection.
Definitely, and given the mandate now, get a mask.
All right, here we go. The first one, we're gonna start with, you can use a bandana, or like we did, you just cut out sort of like a bandana from an old Aloha shirt. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is turn it,
Here we
you're going
go.
to fold it over,
I think that'll go.
right?
Yep, that'll work.
Then all you need are 2 rubber bands.
Okay, so I got the rubber bands on, the shirt is folded up. Okay, what's next?
You're just going to fold the sides in.
Rubber bands in a little bit
Like
more.
a piece of candy. You can tuck it into its own sleeve. You basically gonna put this over your ears.
Nice.
Tuck everything in nicely and you put it over your face.
Okay.
Fix them, right?
Yeah.
It works.
This is easy.
Super easy. And if you have a little filter at home, you could use, I don't know, people using coffee filters, paper towels. You can even slip that in there for a little added protection. Number 2. Next, everybody's got old t-shirts lying around. So all you're going to do is cut off about 7 to 8 inches of the bottom of your t-shirt. So next we're going to cut, these are going to be your ties. Then you cut the little ends here, snip that. So you tie one side.
Okay. I got you.
All right, thank
All
you.
right.
And then you tie the other side. And boom, you've got a makeshift mask.
Yes.
The next one, it takes a little bit more effort. The one that I made out of the fabric. Okay, so all you need is like a 10 by 8 or 10 by 6 and then 2 other scraps that are just a little bit smaller. So you need an iron and you need this little heat bond, or you could use glue, make like a little hem. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
And it makes a hem. We're gonna do it with the other pocket.
Okay, got it.
There we go.
Sweet.
All right, because this is going to be where you're going to insert the filter into. So then we're going to slit these little corners here to kind of make it easier to fold over. This is gonna be where your elastic goes. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna cut this one down a little bit because I wanna create a hem.
That's what we've created so far.
You can also now put your filter inside. So you're going to create this head part at the top. It goes right over your ears. You've created a really cute mask.
Love it.
That didn't require sewing. So you got this at home. We'll have this up on our website, HiNowDaily.com, on how you too can get these patterns. Stay safe. Hey, of course we wanted to rerun that one again because we know a lot of people really, they were writing in saying, how did you guys do that again? So there it was, and it's up on HiNowDaily.com, of course, yeah.
Yeah, very important. And obviously with everything going on, we don't know when the mandate, when or maybe even if it'll end. So make sure you have a mask, keep yourself safe.
Exactly. Okay, well, don't forget you have Mother's Day coming up, Moana Hotel. We've got to get those orders in by Monday, May 4th for the made-to-order feast. And then also the
so
cookie decorating
There's
kit.
cookies, there's buffets, there's Cinco De Mayo, and there's Boys Day.
Aww.
There's Boys Day as well, so a huge shout out to everyone.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to you guys. Mahalo for watching Hi Now. Remember, you can catch any of our segments again on HiNowDaily.com.
And be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Next week, we're learning how you can elevate your date night while staying safe with Square Barrels. They've got charcuterie kits and cocktail kits as well.
Charcuterie, I like that. Plus, ease the stress and anxiety through meditation, simple exercises you can try at home to calm your nerves. We'll see everybody on Monday morning.
Aloha.
Bye now.